All right.
All right. Heading home.
Yeah, I did want to tell you on the chatters. It's like every time you have like just like a brief neck cut, the phone link goes down, the YouTube goes down, and
Huh.
YouTube can go back up, but not the phone link. You gotta do that manually.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's why I don't like doing it unattended. I want to do it. Try to see the way I want to do it. Hang on. Okay, okay. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah. I'm watching. Well, these are like events before the opening celebrations. France and USA just started in their men's soccer. Um,
Well, I'm getting back $500 from property tax.
how much you owe?
I didn't owe anything.
You just gotta like get there and file and get
Yeah.
out, right?
Yep. I just had to file, and then they'll send me a check in about a month or so. And the only time I had to pay anything on my account was when I had the retirement payment that I had to pay for. But everything else doesn't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah. Well, at least that's
So,
good news.
you know, as long as I
So
don't work,
hopefully, so hopefully, we got Slacker tonight, but we do got Into the Outer Realms.
yeah. Hopefully we'll have Slacker 82 of them. Yeah, tonight should be a good one.
Yeah.
Because you know all they're going to talk about, right? I mean, yeah, you already know that.
I would never would know.
Just remember, that's what it is, a political show, though, Bobby. So you gotta give them some slack there.
Yeah.
And you know it's a political show when you tune in. So you can't be too hard on them. They do try to keep it clean. They try to keep it reasonable and civil for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, that's why I don't like these KTRA sh- police shows because they're mostly more far right.
Yeah,
But the paranormal ones, they're okay.
yeah. I can see what you're talking about, but you gotta remember when it's the government that's cutting the police. You know what I mean? I mean, you have like in Minneapolis, you got the city council, or they have another community watch council for the police. You know, that's an added expense that you don't need. The money that you pay for that added expense on that other council, you know, you can hire good cops. You can hire probably a dozen police officers in the amount of money they spend on the council. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know, if I got that figure, I don't think that council works for free. I think they get paid. They get a salary or somewhat. Maybe we need to verify
Yeah,
that,
that's
but
like almost. That's like if you're running a public, whatever public office, you know there's going to be money if you get the job.
yeah. So
Just like if you're going to go in jury duty, you there's cash involved.
yeah, I won't have jury duty.
I came close into serving in jury duty until I got the dismissal.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't get me because of my mental disabilities. I don't think I would give the proper answers. And that's okay. I don't want to go down to some local county courthouse and sit there for whatever and then not even care about the case. I understand it's a duty. So, somebody's got to do it. I get that. But I mean, you could imagine if you're working and you're making a lot of money each day, and then you got to take time off work to go to jury duty. Oh man,
Yeah.
that would suck.
I mean the night before you gotta go, you gotta confirm, and there's usually like an automated voice message that's gonna let you know if
Yeah,
you gotta go or you're gonna be dismissed.
yeah. I never got a request for jury duty,
That was just my first time.
and I've been a registered voter for a long time. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with not doing it. 'Cause I'd probably go in there be impartial. I wouldn't like the guy that I'm, having to be impartial about. That's not fair to them.
Yeah, I guess one can say that.
Well, you want to make sure, when you're going in there, you don't have one way or the other on your thought. You just want to go in and make a decision, you know, based it on the case itself, not on the character of the person.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part when you get certain cases, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about the character of the person. It matters if they did something. They're automatically guilty.
Yep.
That's what would be hard. And I was listening to some of the talk shows about Trump's new challenge with, debating Kamala on a debate, right?
Yeah.
Well, all he has to do is just ask her about the border. He just has to keep asking her every time he asks her, what about the border? Do you know anything about the border? Do you know how many are coming across? What do you know about the border? And how is she going to answer it? Have you seen that answer she gives on that question? A news guy asked her that question on a town hall type of thing. The news guy asked her, "Well, what about the border? Yeah, did you go there yet? Have you been to the border yet?" And then her answer, you know what her answer was, Bobby?
What?
Her answer was, and this is true, you can watch this on YouTube. Her answer was, "Well, I haven't been to Europe, but that doesn't mean it's not there." That was her answer. I mean, we have a real crisis with the border issue, Bobby. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's a real crisis that's going to affect us all. All right? And for her to sit there and say, well, basically casually answer like there's no problem there. That's what she's saying. Say hi to Mr. Rock, though. He don't care about no border either.
Hey, Mr. Rock.
Yeah, see, no, but I mean, she acted as if, there was no problem with the border. I mean, come on. You know there is. And matter of fact, you probably haven't been there. At least not in the area that needs help. And that was her job, Bobby. That was one of her jobs to do, to make sure the border was secure. She didn't do it. And of course, that was Biden's job too, but he didn't do it. Now tonight, he's supposed to be on ABC, apparently 8 o'clock Eastern or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be giving his reason for dropping out, as if we already don't know. And then, of course, make it the official. Now, the question is, though, Bobby, another question that's going around is, okay, if he drops out of the race, does that mean he can still finish his term? If he can't run a campaign, how can he run a country? Seriously.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
That's an honest question, though. If you cannot run a campaign, how are you going to run a country?
Yeah. And it's been mentioned he's a career politician.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see him gone. He's done. Of course, I don't like Kamala being in the driver's seat, though. She is worse than he is with everything she knows and what she does. Just some of her records as a California district attorney. Man. Not very good at all, Bobby. But
Yeah.
everybody wants a black woman in office. First they wanted a woman, but now since she's black, well, black woman now. But I don't know if you saw the recent polls. Trump has her beat by one poll. He has her beat by 13 points. That's pretty bad. So they might not like Trump, but they certainly don't want her.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know how good polls are, Sometimes polls are just totally whacked out anyway.
Yeah.
But Bobby, the one thing we can do, no matter who wins, the one thing we can do is what, Bobby?
Just pray.
There you go. Pray that God can lead him and that he will be receptive, whoever he or she will be receptive to the leadership, and that they'll make the right decisions on what they need to do. And if that's what we can do, that's all we can do, then that means we're doing what we need to do. Just pray. And not talk bad. I'm not trying to talk bad about her. I'm telling you about what her record is. You can look up her record and tell me what you see there. And tell me what I'm saying is wrong or right or whatever. But if it's right, then tell me that too,
Yeah.
But if you don't care to learn about that, then because she's the party that you want to vote for, and go ahead and vote for her. But I wouldn't vote for her if she was the only one to vote for. I probably wouldn't vote for her. Just saying. If it was her or the aliens, I'd vote for the aliens, meaning the extraterrestrial. There was a lizard man coming down here to run for office. I'd vote for them. That's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna get worse.
When you vote for a lizard a lizard person that would probably eat you for lunch. But hey, one thing about the lizard person, you know where you stand at, right? You know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
But with these two-sided two-sided faces that we got here on most of these politicians, we don't know who we're dealing with. You know?
Yeah.
And that's on both sides, Bobby. We don't know who we're dealing with. Yeah, we claim we do. But 9 times out of 10, we don't know who it is. Just name. So yeah, I'm not trying to be mean or pick on anyone in particular. I'm just saying that we just gotta pray, man. We gotta pray, pray, pray.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter what faith. If you believe in a higher power than what we are, you better be praying to that power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think if enough people are asking the right prayer, put the right person in that needs to be in, guide them, pray for the guidance, and then sure enough, we'll get our right results and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Whew. Oh.
And you.
Yep, I would have already been at La Quinta Inn by now.
Yeah.
Think of how much gas I would have bought already.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I would have bought a lot of gas by now.
Yeah.
And I still have one long drive to go.
Uh-huh.
I'd have tomorrow morning I would have had another 8 hours to drive. This is weird seeing it from this point of view. Not having to drive it. Pretty darn nice.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Whee!
All right.
Yeah, I'll do the hospital tomorrow, I think, after the show.
Did you get your leg situated?
And what?
Your leg.
No, I got to do that tomorrow. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Now it got to be too late. I'd be getting home after 5 o'clock if I went now.
Oh, okay.
I'd better wait till tomorrow after we get done with the morning show, and then I can go in there.
All right. Hopefully I'll get my first check tomorrow. Because that's when my IPTV service is due.
Oh no. All right. Oh yeah, we got Mr. Alien, Dr. Probes.
Yeah. Dr. Pros reminding you that you should continue listening and watching Earth Radio on your favorite device on Network, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trouble, RC, and Rumble. And go to earthradio.com and hit that big PayPal button for $40. You can see this live Warriors hat while supplies last. Because if you do not, I will come in my Bumblebee Mustang, beam you up, and you better pray to your God because you know what's going to happen to you and your wallet. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Well, that is it for now, folks. We're done. We will see everybody on the next one.
Yes. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.